So no, then we learned now. Now how it was the same, and then you bring it Shuru Rekha, you connect it here. As I told, you can do many ways, you can write it many ways. This is like this, and it is like this, and you can also bring it like this. No, now, and nam, naha was just the same what we do in Devanagari, nam and naha. So this is what we learned so far in our last class. So today we will start with the consonants now. So today the first consonant is but the Kavarga. So last week we were also talking about the relationship with respect to the theory of alphabets when we learned all these vowels are nothing but Shuddha Tattvas. I also talked about, so we are doing the Kavarga today. I also told that there are 5 energies of Lord Shiva, and those 5 energies are in a pure form, in a subjective awareness, and that was the vowels part. Now what is happening? There is a manifestation, there is a Maya comes into picture, which slowly I will elaborate. But this whole universe is nothing but the reflection of his own self. It is the Pratibimba of Lord Shiva. So what does that mean? Like if I have a mirror in front of me, I see my face there, I see it is the similar thing. It is just a reflection there. But the reflection of Shiva, there is everything. We have all the 24 elements, whatever we will cover, are part of is it in the mirror of Lord Shiva, and everything is his own self. Like now, what only thing is that when there is a reflection, we see the grossest element first. Grossest element means the sthula, most gross element. We see the first, then it comes to subtle. So it starts with Kavarga, which is nothing but the element earth. Earth is the most gross, that is the 36th element. If was the first element, Lord Shiva, Ka is the 36th element. So how do we represent Ka first in Devanagari? This is Ka. And in Shaada Lipi, there is a slight difference in Ka. And another point, as I told you, Shiva had 5 energies. So Chit Shakti, Anand Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and Kriya Shakti. And this Kavarga is formed by the Chit Shakti of Lord Shiva. Complete all these 5 alphabets which I will write, Ka, Kha, Ga, Ga, Na, are all from the Anuttara, or are from the Chit Shakti of Lord Shiva. So how do I represent this Ka? This is nothing but element earth. So here, and then we just do a closed loop here. This is Ka. I will draw once again. This is Ka. In few manuscript, you will also see Ka like this. It is the similar thing on both sides. So you will also see Ka like this. This is also, there is no problem. This is also correct. But generally we try to teach students this one, but this also is in manuscript. So both are okay. So if I have to write once again, if I can just put it, only thing is that you have to be symmetric on both sides. So I don't think this is difficult. No, that's not correct. This is K. If I have to write with a normal pen, I don't think that should be difficult. Shirorekha, put a center line here. Here. Sorry, it did not come up properly because of the mouse. Yeah. So this is K varga. Only very important point for this student should remember that when you are drawing K varga, make sure that this line is long, and then I will tell why. Which line I'm talking about? I'm talking about this line. This line is a bit long. Don't do it like this. If I have to do an improper curve, it will not look good. Don't do just small. Put little bit more line. This is K. Let us go to next alphabet, which is K. So as I told, K is the grossest element. Now more we come up to the last element H, it will become subtle. Actually, this Shiva is the subtlest, most subtlest, because everything is in Shiva, right? So the same now, if I have to show K is nothing but Jala Tattva, the element of water. Water means which flows. Water means which binds. K, if it was solid, Prithvi, it is means which is very what do you call it? Which is hard. So K is nothing but Jala Tattva. How do we represent K in Shaada Lipi? It is very simple. Put a Shirorekha here, and then here it is just like a P in Devanagari, but make it in the same line. This is K. So if I will draw that once again, so this is K. Only one point to remember here is don't make it like this. No, that is not correct. It has to be of the same height. This is K. I think this is self-explanatory. Anyway, we will practice again. We'll also take questions if there are any. Then K, K, G. G in Devanagari, it is written like this also, and it is written like this also. There is no problem. Both are good. So in Shaada Lipi, it is the same what we use in Devanagari, but we choose this one. So it is like this. It is G. Make sure the vertical line on the right hand side is below. What I mean to say, it is not just like this. No, make it slightly longer. This is G. So there is no difference. So G is the same. So if I have to draw that once again, here you can make it like this. It's just a triangular. It is a very small triangle here. It's not a round, it's just a triangle here. And then this is G. Make sure that this vertical line is longer. That is G. Now G. sorry. So gha was, if I write it Devanagari, this is gha. In Shaada Lipi, it is written very differently. How do we write it? It is like this, then you make like this, and then you bring it like this. I will show once again. It is little confusing. It's like a W. It is like a W, and then you bring the Shirorekha down. This is gha. Very common mistakes what students do in this is they do like this. Actually, this is incorrect because of following reasons. You see, this has to be a straight line. This has to be in the same line. You see, this has to be in the same line. You see here, this is different line, this is different line, which is not correct. This is not correct. So this is gha. I will draw once again. I will draw once again. Just like a W, just like a W, and then you bring it down. Do not make like this. Please don't do that. That is not correct. It is just exactly in the same line here. But here, if you see, I had a small curvature at the beginning. At this point, there's a small curvature, exactly like this. And then you bring this down. So if I draw again, it's a small curve here. Then here, this is gha. If I want to draw with the normal pen, you see, this is a straight line. You see, everywhere it is in the same line. This is very important. Please make sure that. Why I'm telling you, because there is a tendency to write it different way. So based on the experience what we have seen with the students, try to keep it this straight line. So ka, kha, ga, gha. Next is na. So na in Sharda is na. Ka, kha, ga, gha, na. So it is, if I have to draw it in Sharda Lipi, please be very careful. What we do here, make a Shirorekha. You bring this like this, and you come like this, and then you put a small triangle type of figure here. This is now. So if I have to do once again, here you see, this is straight, then almost like 135-degree angle here. You see, like this, almost exactly 135. Then small triangle here. Before leave this, there is a space, right? There's a space here in the after this. So there is a Shirorekha after this. Now what I'm talking about, there is a space here. This is important. This angle is important. This small triangle is important. So if I have to draw that once again, here, no, if I have to draw that with the normal pen, Shirorekha, then do like this, then edit like this, then here leave slight space, and then here you had a small triangle, very small triangle. This is also very important. Put it very small triangle. Why I am telling you? Because there is a difference. If I have to make na, then it will become different. So make it is a very small triangle. It indicative, just something like a, which will look very small, like a dot type of thing. Not so small like a dot, but very small like this. So this is na. So ka, kha, ga, ga, na. So I will draw these ones again. First, what I will do, I'll write Devanagari.
Rakesh, this is Sneha here. Students are asking in na if is it a curve or a triangle?
Okay, I will come to that. Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Sneha ji. Oh, sorry. I will write Devanagari first. Kha, ga, ga, there's a dot, otherwise it is d. So this is na. So if I have to write these in Shaada Lipi, what we practice now, ka, kha, ga. Here I told you something like a W, but at a slight curve at the beginning, and no Shirorekha. See, there's very important point here. Some alphabets start remembering from now that which alphabet has a Shirorekha and which alphabet does not have a Shirorekha, which will help you further in the classes. These are some important things which we have to remember. And then na. So na, when I showed you, it is here, then you make a 45 degree, then it is not a curve, it's a triangle. It's not like this, that is not correct. Actually slightly triangle this way. So this is so this is very important. So this is ka, we say Prithvi, kha we say Jala, ga we say Agni, gha we say Vayu, and then last now we say Akash. So earth, water, fire, air, and ether or space. If you see, so this is the grossest element. After that, it is Ka. In Ka element, Ka is also there. And these are all, when we say it is tattvas, that means they itself do have their own existence. That means Lord Shiva is already present in the element earth. Element earth is nothing but Lord Shiva. This is just all elements. Kha, it is water. Gha is fire. Gha is air, and then and Akash. So we will move to the next Chavarga now. Is there any other question for the Chavarga before I proceed?
Yes, Rakeshji, there's a question asking that was there any significance of no Shirorekha in few alphabets?
Yeah, we will remember. We will we will see that later.
Sir, one question, please. It is in Gha when you write that line
the W which you start should be 3/4 or in the middle?
It is almost middle, not 3/4.
Okay, sir.
It is
Thank you.
almost middle. It is almost middle. The more you make it like a middle, the more good it looks actually. If you make
Okay.
it very small and you make this line big one, it does not look good. You see, you can yourself see the difference.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
There was one more question which is not relevant currently. That is, we can take it in the end.
Okay, sure. So what we will do now, we will go with Chavarga. So Chavarga is nothing but which is evolved from the Ichha Shakti of Lord Shiva. If whatever I told you the Kavarga, so okay, I think I spoke about that. So Kavarga was when I told you these are 5 basic elements. These are called Panch Mahabhutas. As I said, grossest element. These are called Panch Mahabhutas. I forgot to tell you that. And now Chavarga, which is from the Ichha Shakti of Lord Shiva. These are called Tanmatras. I will talk about that now. Cha. How will this Cha be written in Shaada Lipi? You have to pay attention. First, I draw Shirorekha. Then slightly on the right hand side, I take my line. I take it like this and I bring slightly down and then I come up. I will tell you very important points here. Before that, I will draw that once again. See here. Sure. Now, very important points, common mistakes, students, they do like this. They keep this as a, you see, this is upper, this is below. No, that is not correct. This is wrong. This is down, this is up. That is very, very important. So this is incorrect and this is correct. If I have to draw with a normal, pen, just look at this again carefully. This is round, then you come slightly down, not so much, and then you with a round you come up. So this is slightly down. You see there is a distance here. You see slight down. You see there's a gap. This is very, very, very important. So if I will have to again draw the Cha, let me show you once again. And again another point, this is round, this is not triangle. Don't make it like this. No, that is not correct. Yeah, it's a round. Then you come down and round, make it round and come up. There is no problem even if it is a Shirorekha here or it is not a Shirorekha. Even if it is extended here, that is perfectly fine. It does not alter the alphabet. This is Cha. So what I mean to say, this Cha can be even like this. This is also okay, no problem. But if you are extending the Shirorekha, both sides, this is also fine. This is more better. We prefer you to do this. We prefer you to do this because you see, I have done that. I have kept a good Shirorekha on the top. So this is Cha. Now, next alphabet, Cha. Cha. How do we write Cha in Shaada Lipi? Students have seen how do we write Ka. Very similar. Make this line longer. It's like Ka, but don't put a line. That's it. Just stop here. This is Cha. That is the reason that when I was drawing Ka, I told you make this line little bigger. Sometimes if you don't do it, if you keep curve very small, it may look ch also. So ch is without the line. And very important point, another point to see, make first line little bigger. Don't keep it very small, because height also should be, it's not, this is also okay, not bad, but slightly, no, don't keep it, this is also fine, don't keep it like this. See, aesthetically it will not look good, right? Acha nahi lagta hai ye, this is not looking good, this is looking okay, this is also looking okay. So this is ch. I will draw that once again, then I will draw with a normal pen. And again, very important point, these curves on both hand side are symmetric. Here, these are very symmetric lines. Mine may be looking, one is larger, that's not correct. Try to keep it. Try to keep it symmetric. This is ch. Now, if I have to draw with a normal pen, I think this is very straightforward. Here, then see, I'm not lifting my pen. There's no need to lift your pen. This is ch. Then j. J se jahaz. How do we write? It is like this, then you put 2 lines. I will draw once again, then I will show you. Very important points to remember. Slightly leave the gap from the Shirorekha, bring this down, is turn it. You can even keep it like this, that is perfect. Both are okay, but to make it more beautiful, I put it like this. This is also fine. Both are okay. And then you put 2 lines. Very important point, don't keep so much distance between these lines. You see, not like this. This will not look good. It's looking, so they are so separate from each other. That's not correct. So keep them as close. This is perfect. And also this Shirorekha slightly, it is, in fact, this one is better. You see, this is on the same line. This is not correct. It was not, it's not, it is slightly, it is coming out. Try to bring it in the same Shirorekha. If I have to draw that once again, I'm sure in olden days the aeroplanes would have been like this. Something, there is some logic here. I don't know. This is J. If I have to draw with an, these are just like A matra, similar A matra type. 2 lines like this. This is not, no round and other things, just line, 2 lines like this, like this. If I have to draw that once again, I will tell you one another beautiful way to represent J in manuscripts. I'll show you that. Like this, exactly. You see, this is aligned. And then this is J. We also see in manuscript J like this. Sorry. Was it something like this? Neha, I forgot. Yeah, like this. So it was like this.
What, Rakeshji?
No, I was just trying to see. Yeah, this is this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In manuscripts, we
Rakeshji, on the top, it's not sharp. It's all blunt, like, you know.
it's all blood. It's all blood.
Yeah.
Like something like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in manuscript, we even see J like this. But what we are teaching you now is just remember, as I told you, We will tell you other variants also, but for now, let us not confuse. Let us do what we are teaching you. So it is this way, and then this is J. Now, if I have to write J, Jhanda, in this is in Devanagari. If I have to write in Shaada Lipi, how do we do it? You bring a Shirorekha, then you bring here and you make a triangle type of thing. Here, what you do here, and you connect it here. This is J. I will teach you once again. You remember, I have very properly many times stressed on this figure. This is very, very important. It is not like this. It is not like this. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Many times we will learn this. So if I have to write J once again, a small triangle type of here, then it has to meet at this corner. Very important mistakes, students, what they do in this case. I will just show you that also. They do, this is not correct. This is not correct. It is almost like less than half, somewhere here. And then you bring it here. So this is J. Then we will draw Nya. Nya in Devanagari. This is Nya. So if I have to write in Shaada Lipi, one line, make it here and make it like this. This is Nya. I will draw that once again. I'll draw that once again. If I have to do this, then this line, make a round. It's little bit before half, and then come down and then bring it. This is aligned. This is, it is not half. See, this is half line. It is slightly above the half line. And also this is round. How this is, it is like this. Then you bring it like this. Exactly, if you see here, it is not like this. It is not half and then I bring it. No, it is slightly above, slightly on the top portion. So if I have to draw once again, yeah, after that I will draw with a normal pen also. This is Nya. Now if I have to draw with normal pen, sorry. This is Nya. So I will draw these Chavarga ones again. Then we will take the questions. Cha, cha, ja, ja, Now, how do we learn it? First was Ch. You do the Shirorekha. Then you make this round. As I told you, you have to come down and then you have to come up. This is round. This is also round, and this is slightly down. This is Ch. Ch, very similar to K, but then I don't add the line below. I don't add the line below. This is Ch. I will also after that draw all these with normal pen. J. Here I told you can keep it like this also, but then I told you make it slightly artistic, little bit, make it like a curve here, and then two lines together. Be within the limits of the extension of Shirorekha. This is J, then J. Here I told you bring it here and bring it here. And then Nya, I'll also tell about all the common mistakes in these things. You bring the line here. This is, yeah. See, everything is aligned. Everything is aligned here. Now, if I have to write with a normal pen, sure. Oh, sorry. Here. Sure. Sure. Here, like this, and then here I told you bring it to here. J. Here, bring it to here. Yeah. So this is Chavarga. As I told you, these are Tanamatras. Tanmatras are nothing but this is organs of, this is Ch, this is smell. Ch is the taste. This is Rupa, Rasa, and the Gandha. So when I say it is smell, smell means it is where the smell resides. It is not that organ of smell. It is that smell in itself. The Ch is nothing but a rasa, taste. J is nothing but Rupa. This is sparsha. And this is sound, which is shabd. So smell, which is nothing but gandha, rasa, rupa, sparsha, and shabda. Smell, taste, form, touch, and sound. These are very importantly mapped with Kakhagagana. Like you remember Ka, what was Ka? Ka was Prithvi, right? Prithvi is nothing. It is mapped to Gandha because it's a reflection of that Prithvi is in the Gandha. Similarly, reflection of the what was that? Water, right? is rasa. The fire, here it is rupa. The sparsha, here it is tacha. There it was air, right? And then space, here it is shabda. So where does this space? So it is, where does the shabda reside, right? It resides in the space, correct? So these are 5 tanamatras. So today we learned ka varga and cha varga. I think there are some questions.
Yes, Rakesh. Just a second. There was a question in the beginning. Artiji is saying for u and u, there is some exception mentioned in the
Yes,
matra ka prayog PDF, what we had
we will.
shared.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, she wants a clarification on
So
that.
we will learn that, as I told you, like example, but till now we showed, like example, I gave you the example of na. There is a reason why did not I give an example of ka? Because there are matras which Sharda follows different rules. So for now, we know if I have to write u, I just put a triangle, and if I have to write u, I just put this. Now, what all those rules, we will take that later. For now, you have to remember only these two. This is u and this is u. Other special matras we will learn later. It will otherwise confuse students.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, beta.
Sir, I have 2 questions. Sir, first is regarding the it's like after
Yes,
G.
yes.
I also posted in the chat box. You said that I will clarify at the end. I was asking that is it a small triangle over there or
Yes.
okay.
It is like this. If you see here, I will draw once again. It is like this. It's a small triangle. Yes, very small triangle like this. Very small like this.
Okay, sir. And sir, I have a question in the G also.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, my question is that, like, it should be like, I will show you, sir. It should be like this.
I cannot see that. Okay.
It should be, the upper part should be also same and the lower also.
Let me just draw the G. Okay. You're telling about G or G?
So, no,
Yeah, this
sir.
one?
Jh.
Oh, J. This one.
Yes, sir. I also showed you that line.
Where did I saw that? Okay. Oh, this one you're telling. Can you repeat your question? Sorry, I did not understand.
Yes, sir. Sir, I will repeat it. That my question is that it should be same like this. I also drawed a line there.
Beta, we cannot see your line.
No, he is drawing somewhere here.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the black line on Jhanda.
Okay. So it is, if I have to show that, let me just draw that once again. It is like this. Then it's a triangle here. Here you make like this. Here it is not a triangle. Here it is like something like this. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm asking the same, that the triangle you drawed and the curve you drawed, that the like if we will draw a line in between, so it should be same or not?
Where is the
It
line?
can be down also.
Where did you
I
saw?
think Rakiji, she's asking that is it in the that curve we made for the Jh, is it going until half of the
Yes.
alphabet or it's 1/3? Is that the question?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Right.
okay, I will show you. So it is like this, and I got your point. So it is not.
Okay.
It is not like. It is not so down. It is, don't keep it like this. That will not look good. It is almost slightly, almost in a half portion of it. This is also so big, slightly lesser than half. Slightly, yeah, here.
Yes,
Lesser
sir.
than half. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. What else?
I think we have Neha ji has answered. Sneha ji has answered most of the questions in the chat box. So I think there are no any more
So
questions.
very,
if
very
anybody
important
has.
point. Very important point, which I will rephrase to students. These are two different planes. You have to, when you make ch, when you do this, you have to come slightly down. Not fully, like you don't make it like this. This is too bad. It will not look good. So slightly, as an indicative, you have to bring it down and then bring it up. This is
सर नमस्कार.
Yes, namaskar.
सर ये जो च आप बता रहे हैं ना, इसमें ही मेरे को सवाल है कि जब हम एक पहले राउंड बनाते हैं.
हाँ जी.
राउंड बनाते हैं पहले, उसके बाद वो लाइन नीचे जाती है, उसके
हाँ
बाद
जी.
जब लाइन ऊपर जाती है तो वो क्या मतलब मेरे से जब होता है तो ट्रायंगल बन जाता है, शार्प ट्रायंगल.
आप ऐसे बना रहे हो, करेक्ट?
हाँ हाँ, ये
कोई
ठीक है.
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, उसमें कहीं गलती नहीं है. सिर्फ क्या होगा, वो ट्रायंगल अवॉइड करने आपके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हो, जब आप इधर कर्व करते हो, इधर लाते हो, तो इसको थोड़ा स्मूथ ऊपर मत आओ, थोड़ा इसमें थोड़ा कर्व्स में ऊपर आ जाओ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ट्रायंगल भी कोई गलत नहीं. इट इज, क्योंकि क्या है, मैं स्केच पेन यूज कर रहा हूं, इसलिए मेरा ऐसा आ रहा है. इफ यू आर यूजिंग ए नॉर्मल पेन, अगर मैं नॉर्मल पेन की तरह उसको यूज करूं, मेरा भी वैसा ही आएगा जैसे आप बोल रहे हो, उसमें कहीं गलती नहीं है. दैट इज राइट. ये देख लीजिए, ये देख लीजिए, ये ऐसे ही आएगा. दिस इज परफेक्ट, नो प्रॉब्लम.
ओके सर, थैंक यू.
और कोई सवाल?
There is one comment again. Chit, Anand, Ichha, Gyan, and what is the fifth one?
चित, आनंद, इच्छा, ज्ञान एंड क्रिया. क्रिया शक्ति.
Kriya.
So these all are mapped together. I will show you in the last class how they are mapped and how these alphabets happen. So we Ka Varga, as I told, these are Panch Mahabhutas, and Cha Varga are nothing but Tanamatras. So we learned Ka Varga and Cha Varga today, and tomorrow we will go with Ta Varga and Ta Varga. So we will try to see if we can do the third Varga also tomorrow, but I don't want to rush. We will do it very slowly, and you can submit assignments tomorrow or by next Friday also all together. And those students who have joined new or who are watching this offline, they should also submit the assignments, and any questions post us on the channel. You can post the questions on the WhatsApp also. And yes, who is ready for the Shanti Path today? Oshin, you are there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Yeah, please do the Shanti Patha.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you bring your camera? We would like to see you also.
Yes, sir, I will
Yeah,
start
that
the
will be
camera.
great.
राकेश जी नमस्कार.
नमस्कार, नमस्कार.
एक छोटा सा मेरा क्वेरी है which is little unrelated to this.
हाँ जी.
जो हमारी कश्मीरी नेचपत्र है ना,
हाँ जी.
तो हाँ, मैंने शारदा ओम में चेक किया था, मैंने अभी ग्रुप में सेंड किया है, क्या वो ठीक लिखा हुआ है? मतलब जस्ट वांटेड टू नो.
मैंने अपने ग्रुप में, कौन से ग्रुप में है आप?
शारदा पाठशाला 43.
अच्छा, एक मिनट.
जस्ट एक क्वेरी.
करेक्ट है. हाँ, दिस इज फाइन. आई विल, मैं थोड़ा सा, बेटा ओशिन, बेटा एक मिनट. आपने करेक्ट बोला, इसमें कहीं कुछ गलत नहीं है. दिस इज जस्ट डिफरेंट स्टाइल्स ऑफ राइटिंग.
क्योंकि आपको बताया था जो ऊ है वो पूरा ऊपर तक जाना चाहिए.
एक्चुअली वो ये ज्यादा एस्थेटिकली ये ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए हम हमेशा स्टूडेंट्स को ऐसे सिखाते हैं.
ओके, ठीक है.
ऊपर जाना चाहिए, वो ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए हम इसी को प्रैक्टिस, कोशिश हम करते हैं कि हर एक अल्फाबेट में, जैसे मैंने च भी बोला, तो उसमें वो आर्टिस्टिक आना चाहिए, तभी वो स्टूडेंट उस अल्फाबेट को अप्रिशिएट करेगा.
क्योंकि इसमें पूरा ये जो हमारा शिरोरेखा के ऊपर ये मात्रा जैसा बन रहा है ना, सो
हाँ
इसलिए
जी।
मेरे को थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग
हाँ
लग रहा
हाँ,
था।
इनफैक्ट जो आपने दिखाया, बाकी लोगों को भी मैं बोलूं जो ग्रुप में, उस ग्रुप में नहीं है, वो ऐसा है, बना हुआ है, ये ऐसा है, फिर ये लाइन है, और उसके बाद ये ओम है। ये भी ठीक है, कुछ इसमें गलत नहीं है, मगर जनरली हम जब सिखाते हैं हम ये बोलते हैं कि शिरोरेखा को टच मत करो, चंद्र बिंदु को, इसको ऊपर ही रखो।
ओके ओके, ठीक है सर,
ठीक है।
थैंक यू सो मच।
नमस्कार राकेश जी, सर एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन था। जो ये च में आप सर्कुलर बनता है, ये सर्कुलर सर बीच में स्पेस रहती है या इसको फिल करना है?
नहीं नहीं, अगर आप पेन से लिखते हो तो ये फिल नहीं है, ये फिल होगी नहीं वैसे, क्योंकि अगर आप जरा मैं अपने नॉर्मल पेन से ट्राई करूं कैसा आता है, एक मिनट देखते हैं। फिल नहीं, ये फिल नहीं होगी, मतलब आपको थोड़ा ये सर्कल बड़ा ही बनाना पड़ेगा, ऐसे ही बनाना पड़ेगा, ये फिल नहीं है।
ओके सर, थैंक यू
अगर
सर।
आप ये सर्कल बिल्कुल ही छोटा करोगे तो ये शायद फिल आपको दिखेगा नहीं, मगर वो ज्यादा अच्छा लगता नहीं है, ये ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है इससे।
एक्चुअली सर मैंने कलम से ट्राई किया था, डिप कलम करके,
हाँ
तो
जी।
उसमें ना वो इंक इतना गोल करते हैं तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली फिल हो जाता है।
हाँ हाँ, वो थोड़ा सा, वो उसमें थोड़ा सा जो कलम में जो इंक कैसे कंट्रोल करते हैं उसका थोड़ा आर्ट है, देखता हूँ, अगर कोशिश करेंगे, अगर एक सेशन उसके लिए लेंगे तो वो देखा, वो उसमें इंक कंट्रोल करनी पड़ती है। यस,
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सर।
okay, I will stop my screen. Oshin beta, you can switch on your video. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Om सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा पश्यन्तु शवस्महे। ओम शांति
शांति शांति।
Thank you.
नमस्कार।
Everybody, see you tomorrow. Namaskar.
Thank you.